YouTube didn't like it. Okay, I think we're live. Should probably be talking more so I have audio. Cool, we got it. So YouTube's good. How are we looking on Twitch? Nice. And X. I think we are live. A little laggy, but not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And stats. Did my school activities this morning and yesterday. Where we at? Profile. Yesterday. 63. 63 yesterday. And then school members. 9. Still going up. Pretty crazy. 574. I don't want that. I want settings. Metrics. 569. Cool. And YouTube subs. What am I doing? Advanced mode. Size and growth. Subscribers. 1131. Cool. Still check for. I didn't really check my dashboard. 28. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Wasn't sure if this would do. 4 out of 10. I think the comments, I think, is what I figured out is really helps quite a bit. As far as, I don't know, when I was looking back at, I keep looking at content thinking like, oh yeah, I wonder why some of these were like huge outliers. Like all these are just like dwindling along here at a couple hundred views, and then that one exploded. But I remember this one had a bunch of comments like right away, and I think that helped push it quite a bit. And I think there's even like some people arguing in the comments, which makes sense. I think that seems to be the secret. That's how all social media works. You just make a video that makes people argue, and then people engage with your video. So that's the secret right there. It's not the stupid faces. I mean, you have to have the stupid faces to click, but then you need to say something that makes one person argue with the other person, and then you're good to go. I just kind of I didn't really do that. I just accidentally, I think I revealed a API key, and somebody found it, which I was impressed. Yeah, then he had commented about that. It's like, oh crap, well I got to get rid of that. And then he started arguing about how I needed to provide API keys. So then somebody else came along, was like, no, he doesn't. So it's pretty funny. But that's the secret: get people to argue. There you go. All right. No Craig today. I don't know what's going on. He's gonna miss out. We're gonna finish this up. Maybe not. Probably not. But we're gonna get close. Yesterday, yeah. So I got a late start again. Okay, I'm gonna get the streaming thing down eventually. We get the scheduling system working someday. There, Craig's here. He's just here. All right. We were real close, I think, to getting this whole thing running yesterday on the old local. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. Fixed a couple major bugs, which was good. That's right. I was gonna make notes about that. I need to have a better system. I have too many different systems where I'm putting things in one place and then putting notes in another place, and Need to simplify. Simplify it down. Also, it's doing is blinking out values, and there's something else that happened yesterday, but I don't know. I have it all recorded, so go back and mine it later. There you go. Very nice. Using Nextcloud, running locally for that. Okay, for like your own notes and stuff. Nextcloud. I feel like I remember you mentioning that. Nextcloud. Modern on-prem content collaboration platform with real-time document editing, video chat, groupware, desktop, mobile. Nice. Very cool, very cool. Sharing files, keeping notes, file links, web docs, or web links docs. Cool, nice. Yeah, that works. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. All right, it's a new day, so this should create a new folder. So I think we just let it run. Let it run and see what happens. Only 2 courses for now. Sure, I've missed some other stuff, but we fixed a couple big ones. 1, 2, 3, go. Like I said, not having topic. Oh yeah, and the lesson update. For some reason, I was updating the lesson number when I did not need to, so that was throwing things off. So that hopefully will fix it, because it seemed like GPT was fine actually. It wasn't incrementing it. I was just accidentally, I think, statically. I forget if I think I fixed that. I think I just deleted that field. Just like, all right, get rid of it, and it should be good. Unnecessarily updating the lesson number. What is that? Oh, that's Nano Banana. It's like, what is taking forever? The image doing Nano Banana. All right, here we go. To the depths of sub execution. Course details. This is, oh no, this is slides from sheet. Wrong one. I want course content. Generate course content. So it should be somewhere in here. This one takes a minute. I mean, I guess actually we're probably better off watching it here. So we've got our files, got our new Python. Oh wow, with like the actual Python logo. How about that? An extra Python. Very nice, very nice. Oh, what happened here? Then got folders being created. Values complete with not topic. It still didn't fill it out. Weird. All right. Well, it's gonna be an issue. Get all the way today. That would be nice. It's still going. All right, cool. So something is still wiping out the topic. So that's, yeah, that is, it's important because I think I use that topic value later. So I don't know. I don't know why it's removing it. All right. That. What's my default stuff looking like? Do that. Well, we can. I mean, we can let it run, but it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail at audio and video. It's definitely gonna fail at video. The rest of it, I think, is okay. So, but yeah, it's not gonna be able to produce a video if the topic doesn't work. Columns are out of date. Is that why? So it still creates it correctly, though, I believe. I don't want to. Yo, what's your exact time of live? It's supposed to be 10 a.m. Central, but doesn't always happen. I'm a little late sometimes. We are. I mean, yeah, we could. I guess we could just like dump all the JSON in there. We are in what? Where are we in project now? We are basically running the whole thing locally. So that's the goal right now. Just trying to fix this like topic issue. For some reason it keeps wiping out a value. I'm trying to decide if this matters, why it thinks the columns are out of date. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, if I do manual, it always creates the folder. It doesn't. It doesn't do the check. That's why there's two folders. Okay, that makes sense. So delete that one. All right, and then so if we get to here, oh, it's still looking at form submit. Okay, I haven't actually fixed my. All right, that's fine. So cool. So it didn't actually create anything. So I'll just go that way instead. Submit that. Okay, then should be able to come down here. So it's submitting the topic, right? Topics to exclude. That's expected. So that's cool. And the columns line up now. It just like bugs out. I guess from the old, from like a cached run or something. And then we get all the data. So before it was this guy that was causing an issue. Does that... That doesn't kill the topic. There must be another bad node along here that I missed. Might be this one. if I copy pasted it, this one might be doing it too. Oh, that's correct. It only updated those two things, so that's good. It's looking correct. Double check that though. So what did that do? That did ID and course description. And this expanded properly, so it's looking like that's good. The course description, yep. It's looking good. So maybe this is last update as well. Just trying to decide if it made sense to have like a test route or something like that, and just make this thing like really really complicated, because like I'm still burning banana productions. There it is. So weird. It's like hanging on to a cached value or something. Super weird. But that's the last time we even update that spreadsheet. So I think, right? Like, I don't think we do anything else to this sheet after that. Got the course folder. So hopefully no more copy paste errors there. Man, what a crazy bug. Okay. Try one more time. Yeah, and execute. Just this one. Just the details. See if it'll work. So we can remove the node and re-add it and recode it. Yeah, I mean, probably removing it and re-adding it would probably do it as well. I just got rid of the in case there is something we don't see. Right, yeah. I think what happened is that I think at one point I accidentally flipped it to an expression, and then I flipped it back. And then for some reason it thinks that it still needs to update that column just because it was there. But it's probably also a little bit of a bug with the map each column manually, where it's recognizing all the columns and then hanging on to like an old value of when it first scanned all the columns, I think. But this time it didn't do it, so there's no empty value going in, so it didn't wipe out topic. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm sure there's just like a weird caching bug there, so good to know. I'll have to. I was just trying to think like wanted to create like a video on it somehow, so I was gonna see if I could reproduce it eventually and be able to point it out. Well, I mean, now it should be good. Like, because this is the only part that actually updates that part. So I think we should be good after this. So let's, yeah, okay. Now I think we're good. Now I think I'm gonna run the whole thing, and yeah, try it again. Here we go. So we should have some documents. Got that guy. Topic is still there. I guess we'll wait to see what happens. Should fill in the image, and then it should not touch topic. So topic should not get covered up with the URL. That's what was happening in the past. Hey, there we go. Nice. Not even breathing. So that's still there. So that's good. Now we should be getting into folders. Course content. 10:30. There we go. There's our lesson 1. We got some folders. We should get lesson 2 here in a minute. There we go. And we should get some folders. There we go. Almost. A few more. There we go. Slowly but surely. Step by step. Nice. Alrighty. And then we're back to the data. We should have course text. Those are numbered correctly. Then we should get slide details. That's really what I should probably call this. Slide details. It's kind of a mixture of both. Tuesday. Oh, man. It's getting real. That's awesome, man. It's exciting. Do you have like I don't know. Do you already have the peripherals and stuff? Do you have to buy like a bunch of cables and all that? I think we're still waiting on slide details. So as soon as this is done, yeah, it could be. Ah, nice, cool. Ubuntu 25, yeah. I mean, that would work. As far as I know. Nice, there we go. So then that should take us to the next workflow. Generate slides from course sheet. Running right now. We got slides. Nice. API AI code. Cool. What's next? Then it's going to create all of the slides, and then I guess go right into creating images, right? All right, yep, already done with that. And then, oh no, call course generate course content. Please check bad parameter. All right, which one failed? Portable Raspberry Pi monitor and keyboard and mouse just to set it up. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's cool. Course iterate. So iterate presentation for images. This one fail. Nope. Audio. Did audio? Oh, I bet audio failed. It's probably too long. Yep, too long. Yeah, man. I thought. Wait, why did this? Did it return a script that's even longer? At least my thing worked. So if lesson text greater than 3,500, verify length. I might have made it shorter, but not by a lot. To have an untitled. Oh man, yeah, this is like way longer. 661 words, 4,200 characters. It's a little long. What was the original? Oh, it's exactly the same. Just didn't change it. I don't know that it even changed it. So maybe just need to tell this to shorten it down, I guess. I guess, yeah, never mind. This lesson has more than 3,500 characters. Reduce the character count to below to 3,000 characters total. The summarize or create a new transcript that is less than 3,000 characters, but still maintains the same concepts, themes, and material of the original transcript. Yeah, okay. I guess that's in the. It's because I had the logic in there. It only return the exact same one. Nah, we don't need Gemini. I'm good. The problem was I tried to put conditional logic in there and it did not understand it, but that's why I ended up splitting it out anyway. So, your course lecture expert. This lesson has more than 3,500 characters. Create a new transcript that is less than 30,000 characters, but still maintains the same concepts, theme, and material of the original transcript. Yeah, so there we go. That should be good. That was the whole point of this guy. All this manually checks to be like, okay, is there how many characters are here? If there's too many, then cut it down. Originally, I was trying to have Gemini do it, or not Gemini, but o3 mini or whatever. So it's not super great at that kind of logic. So now I think it should be good. I think it'll just return one that's shorter and then should be good to go. And then we manually check because otherwise, if it's less than, then we're good. We'll just send it. Otherwise, try to have it correct it. So I think we should be good. Let's try it again. It's very close. It is very close. And that's one of those things where it's also kind of random as far as, I mean, if I don't know, there's still some variability because we're using O3 mini because I figured they said that's about on par with the GPT OSS 20B. So that would be the smaller model that you could run locally. I guess you'll be able to run the bigger one. So really, technically, we could be testing with O4 mini instead. Because that's the GPT OSS 120B is more like an O4 mini. And we could be testing with that. But yeah. This is also, again, it's back to like technically running locally. If we could set up another model to run voice local, then this whole 2-minute limitation wouldn't matter. Like GPT or OpenAI's TTS model is just being really restrictive as far as having too many characters for the transcript. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's almost there. It's almost ready. It is almost ready. Content. That's this guy, right? Got one folder, so we should get another folder here in a minute. There we go. Second folder. Okay, so then it should be filling out the details for this. So we've got course text. That's looking good. Course content. So this should be next. This is always the big one. This is the first slow one because it handles all the items at once. Then we create some slides. But yeah, not until this is done. Once this is done, then we fly through the slides, and then the audio is the next slow part. I mean, I guess I was just thinking the other thing we could do would be, there we go. So that's done. So now we should be on the slides. Could also just hard cap it. I mean, it'll cut it off at the end, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple you could probably use. I haven't messed around with too many other TTS models, so but it's not like Kokoro was sounding good. I'm sure there's other options though. But I mean, at least for the cloud one, just cut it off. The audio is too long. At least for now, just to make sure that it works. Because I mean, like that's not really the issue. I mean, I guess it's kind of an issue. It's kind of relevant. That's where we're at now because we have slides, right? Python setup. So that means audio should be next. And it hasn't failed, so I made it past that one. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, they can definitely do voice cloning. More like you. Yeah, for sure. They're not bad. I mean, I haven't really tried out or listened to too many lately. But they're pretty good. Especially when it's you don't really know the person that well or whatever, then then it's like close enough. I was trying to think. I haven't tried. I know 11 Labs had a had like the deep clone kind of thing where you can give it like a minute or two of audio and it's supposed to be like really pretty accurate. And it sounded pretty good from when other people have done it, but that's true actually. Yeah, his videos, it does seem like he's done a pretty good job. Like some of those some of those avatar videos are actually pretty solid. Like he does sound pretty good. And that might be more of a HeyGen thing, but I don't know. Although I mean this WAN 2.2 is pretty crazy. It's like real time. I mean, I don't know about the audio, but the video though is really good for like VTubers and stuff. Oh, did something weird last night. What's that mean? Is it WAN 2.2 automate? Yeah, that's craziness. Oof, hugging faces. Struggling. The WAN model's a popular one. Okay. Oh no, there's no lesson number. What happened there? Wait. I think I saw that actually. Yeah, I saw. Okay, hang on. Where was that? But Gemini, all the information on me, qualifications, job, experience, asked how I could work with SMBs in Scotland. It's just my knowledge and qualification and experience to become. Wait for it. I don't know. Scottish equivalent to Russell Brunson. Well, there you go. Is that ClickFunnels? There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. That is, that would not be such a bad thing. So it's going to get to video and then it's going to fail. Yeah, it's running right now. But yeah, it's totally gonna fail. Yeah, would make sense. Yeah, you said been doing a lot of marketing, so that would make sense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, with computing knowledge and yeah, I'm right. Yeah, so I figured like the marketing masters for sure. Dude, so this WAN's not gonna load at all. That's crazy. How fast are these? I mean, fast or how big rather? How big are these? 14B fast. Oh, very nice. Yeah, yeah. It is good. It's good at planning that out. Oh, nice. On to a new project. What's after the link? Phishing link scanner. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's totally gonna fail, but I guess it's gonna. What is it doing? It's. So close. Would have been so close. Is it creating documents? It's probably doing both. That's probably what's going on. Got the audio. It's not gonna be able to create a video. What was first? Worksheet? Worksheet was first. It's on generate lecture video, so then is this guy's not still running, is it? I mean, I guess technically it's still running, but hopefully not. I thought I solved the multiple. I mean, we're not creating multiple, so I guess we're good. I don't have multiple audio files. I know it does take forever to process the transcript. There we go. There we go. Like, it's got to fail here soon. Okay. Audio script from lesson. So I think this guy. Where was that update? I remember seeing it. Rows, update row and sheet. This is this. Or no? Where was that? Course content? I swear it was. I thought I saw it here. There, that's it. Lesson number's empty. This number is empty. So that means that generate slides from course sheet. Yep. That lesson number's empty there. Dude, so weird. Okay, so then update row in sheet, not lesson number. I mean, I guess really maybe the lesson here is that should only have the fields that need to be updated, because otherwise it will just hang on to cached values. Put that guy in here instead. Oh, lesson numbers are, well, yeah, lesson numbers empty now. Okay, cool. So that makes sense. So this is lesson 1, this is lesson 2. So go back to that. Now we have lessons. Yeah, because at this point, it has a lesson number, but then when it goes to do the update, it's writing lesson number empty. Let's figure out this guy. There we go. We're not wiping out the lesson number. So now I think we're okay. Super weird. So then that should fix that. And then the video failed because the audio file didn't exist, I would imagine. So yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, or just timed out. Cool. Well, it was going to fail down the road anyway, but oh well. Okay. All right, man. So you're doing SaaS Security Posture Management Tool, SSPM. That sounds intense. Blueprint already made, just time to apply it. Okay. What does that mean? SaaS Security Posture Management. Okay. So I guess we'll run it from scratch one more time. Just to make sure like everything else is going to run correctly. But I think we're getting closer. We're slowly but surely debugging this bad boy. Getting coffee. All right. Nice. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, I got a little bit longer, so try to make a little more progress. But if I can get to that part and it times out, like that's fine. That's a different issue. Can't control that. And again, that would be back to local model versus cloud model. So not as concerned about that failing because we can just rerun it from that point. But as long as all the files and stuff get created correctly, that's the main goal here. Make sure our values aren't getting randomly wiped out. There we go. So we got the image, but we have, oh, that's a good one. Look at that. Look at that beauty. pretty legit. It's funny. So got data, and it did not wipe out topic, so that is good. So next would be course. Yep, we got one. That creates all the folders at the same time, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then 2. And we're going to create all the folders. Boom. There they are. And then we're stuck here for a little bit while we create all the slide details. Yeah, man, that's been killer. I feel like wasn't like doing wasn't really doing this as much before, but it might have just been running it in isolation, so I wasn't really seeing it happen. So just do a joint video where you discuss the project idea, how you built it, what your vision for it was, and how you can be exceeded my expectations. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad idea. A little testimonial action. All right. All right, so it should be hopefully still working on this. In pre-build info. We can go to the feature and pre-build info. Oh, like where it started? There we go. So now should get some slides here pretty quickly. So we've got the content. Boom. Yep. Nice. that one's surprisingly fast for as ridiculous as that workflow is. Where's that? Generate slides from course sheet. Yeah. But I just remember this being like a big workflow and just being like super slow. For some reason, I think just because it has to load in all the slides data, that it makes it really, really heavy. But that one goes pretty quick though when it does. Pretty crazy. People love stories. This is true. This is true. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, hearing another person talk about it and stuff would be great. Your accent would be a huge benefit. So that also is a nice selling point. So yeah, no, for sure. It wouldn't hurt. Would not hurt. All right. I have passion. That too. Yes, right. Yeah, exactly. You can speak very well to it. Let's see. So it should be, so it did the slides. We should be sitting on audio, I guess, at this point. So we should have slides here. Yep. So that part's easy. Then audio. And I think my little switch works better now. So where's audio? It's one I just changed not too long ago. There we go. So we should be creating some audio files. Hey, look at that. For the first time in a long time, that's the proper audio file name. So we have a good chance that if the video API doesn't just time out, then it'll actually create a video, which would be crazy. Your vision, your dream. Yeah, man, it's awesome. Making it happen. Lesson 2. Okay. So we might actually get. I wish you could see the execution. It won't show the whole thing. But this guy should be running. And hopefully it doesn't time out. It's a world first. Whew. And being used to automate course creation. Yeah. I mean, probably. I don't know. There's at least probably to this extent made this way more complicated than I needed to. Execution is saving. So I bet it's just waiting on pat yourself on the back. Yeah, for sure. That's good. It's been a good project. It's been a big one. Oh man. I mean, I guess it's not bad if this is timing out. That's not a big deal. Just hopefully it doesn't time out. I've done thorough research everywhere. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you said you've been researching for a while. That makes me that refresh always makes me nervous. Oh, got it. Okay, done your research. Yeah, man, that's good. Brand new. I mean, yeah, like there's definitely the benefit of doing it through n8n where it's much more approachable. Like it's modular, it's customizable, drag and drop kind of deal. So it is a world's first. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, technically it is for sure. Is that marketing? But yeah, doesn't hurt to have a drag and drop system, which is pretty cool. Better than Softworks, and yeah, you'd have to world's first n8n course generator. Yeah, for sure. That'd probably work pretty well as a YouTube title. Oh man, once it works, I'm getting timeout vibes, timey timeout vibes, because yeah, we don't have a video yet, which is a bummer. I wonder, can we look at the 12? So that's 3. No, that's not recent. Ah, nice. Planning an next trip to the US. Did it work? Transcribe. Not yet, but still taking forever. I have to stop by Chicago and buy you a pint or two and some Pirates Pub. Yeah, man, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Yeah, if you end up being in the area, that'd be great. There are a few options around here as far as Irish pubs go. So sure you could find something that you could tolerate. I probably should have left this more verbose. Oh, FFmpeg. Okay, so that means video worked. Video 1 worked. So we should be waiting on video 2 now. Booked into a good hotel. There's a few good hotels around here. So yeah, you'll have some options for sure. Can't rough it this time. That's right. Gotta go all out. Yeah, there's some nice ones around here, so I'm sure you can find a nice one. Did the last time it suffered. Oh man, did you? Yeah, I went cheap on the hotels. So like it's not bad, but yeah, it's also once you've done the nice ones, it's hard to go back to the cheapos. They get the job done. If you're busy, I guess the whole time it doesn't really matter. You just need a place to sleep. But yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, Chicago Fire. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a specific. I think they're like all over the place as far as or I'm thinking of the TV show. I don't know if Like the TV show is kind of all over the city. But I don't know if there's like a specific place for it. I feel like every once in a while see something going on, whether it's oh no, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I've had that happen before. I've had the bed bug thing happen. Did a trip to southern Indiana and one of the cabins had bed bugs. That was not cool. It made me freak out. I thought I had bed bugs in my house. So then I like went through like a whole couple weeks of like cleaning everything and like washing and drying or washing and like super drying all my clothes, running them for like 90 minutes each, and went through like all my bed and bedroom and all that stuff. Yeah, it sucked. The film external shots at one fire station. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know which one it is, but I'm sure it's. I wonder which one it is. It's probably not too far from me. Oh, never mind. South Blue Island Avenue, Engine 18. And then Molly's Bar. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Can't come into the house. Yeah, exactly. I think I ended up I have dug through my luggage when I thought I had bed bugs and uh couldn't find anything. So like I was about to throw away my suitcase, but it seemed like it's like I can't find any evidence of them at all. I went through it really thoroughly, so it's like I guess I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so it worked on the transcribe, so it's getting close. Really, the only thing here is that if it fails out or times out on the GPT API, because I mean that's what happened last time. But the transcript takes a while. Like after the transcript, it takes it a while to read the transcript. Which there's probably a way to make that more efficient. I think I'm providing like a full word transcript, and it really could just be segment. So that's a lot less data, and then it wouldn't overwhelm the AI so much. I mean, although at the same time, if you're running it locally, then yeah, that's fine. You got the memory for it; it'll work. Boiled your clothes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, craziness. Bed bugs are not cool. C films. Hello, how are you doing? Good, man. Good. We're almost done here at the course creation system. Got one video created. Hopefully another one will pop up here in a minute. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh, two videos. How about that? Because it did the subs. I was like, oh crap. But that's correct. How about you, C Films? How are you doing? Oh, it just barely doesn't show. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. The audio matches. So these Subtitles are correct. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hasn't timed out yet. We gotta be getting close to boom. There we go. Lesson 2 videos done. And it didn't say welcome to lesson 2. Did pretty good. And not bad. Not too bad. So that should be it for the video. Then worksheet. Maybe not yet. Lesson 1 worksheet. Not yet. Trying to think what else is left. I think that's all that's left. So course details. Unless it's running extra video. Hopefully not. It's not into the course documents yet, though. Frozen sheet. Is there any bad data? Those are still good. You should be looping that. Course text. Yeah. Course details. There's only one row in course details. Yep. Yep. So I don't think there should be any extra items. I think it should be on document though, so I don't know what it's doing now. Where's maybe this is the only thing. Where was that? So it did a transcribe, FFmpeg, sites, packages, whisper timing, transcribe. So it's transcribing again. There might be extra items. Might be doing an extra loop in here. Even though it shouldn't, because it's an if. So either it goes this way or it goes that way. It merges the path back together. It should only be one item. And it'll just do the next loop. And then when it's done, it's just done. Where's documents from content? Is executing yet? No. So it must still be in the video. Messed up something there. So yeah, I think it called transcribe again. So it started over. pretty darn close though. Pretty darn close. There we go. All right. Your video. The timeout. Yeah. Why was it on? Where did did get 2 items? Where did that come from? Boston, MIT, Harvard, Washington, Smithsonian Museum, Chicago Fire Med, and Montana Dudes Ranch. Nice. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'd be a great trip. That'd be awesome. Never been to Boston, or DC. So actually, or Montana. Been to Wyoming, but not Montana. All right. So lecture video. So it was before the lecture video. Audio script. This guy. I did it again. Okay, so it's just when this is done, should just limit it to 1, and then it won't be 2. Oh, why are you executing? You need to execute. Okay. So that would be that issue, that it ran this too many times, but video worked. It was just going to create another set of the same video. So cool. Then, I mean, at this point, we just come into. Thought that it was working locally before we added the other nodes. Oh, like, it was, yeah. So this was at the end. So like cloud-wise, we got it. We got all the items hooked up. This was the last one that I actually hadn't gotten to yet. So this is the first time it's actually run video and not failed locally. So it's the first time I've actually seen it go all the way through. So it's the first time I've seen that it actually created extra items, which I forgot about after creating the audio, because we had a bunch of different issues before that. So basically, if we just run generate from documents and use this document, so I think what's going to happen is that it's going to, there's video. So when it gets, or no, not video, audio. So when it gets done with audio, it's going to get the audio files. It actually is running video first. So it doesn't run these in parallel. I think you actually have to do a split to get them to run in parallel, but it ran this with 2 items. So it was running the entire video workflow twice because there are 2 items. Which we could also just change this to not be, say run, either way. It passes in 2 items or it runs the workflow twice. So either option. But really just need to limit it down to 1. So that way it goes to the entire the video thing once. Video will just end. It'll just, once it's done, it's done. Once it's looped through, it's 2 items. And then once that was all done, then it'll go down here and run the document. So we didn't get that far because this one, although it did time out. It timed out on the, it didn't time out on the first 2, but it timed out on the 3rd one. But yeah, so if we just run this guy, this would complete the series. And then this will have been the entire thing running locally. The timestamp thing is the only thing that seems to have an issue with GPT, just because I think it's just too big of a document that it probably has to spin up its own code interpreter. And then, so I mean, honestly, I could just cheat and change the model to be something else that's not O3 Mini. I was kind of just putting that in as a restriction. So it's a bit of a handicap. But if we just change it to a different model, like it'd be fine. But this guy should wrap up. Yeah, there we go. So we should get a worksheet. And then a quiz. I forget which is next. Oh, it's just taking its time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you've got local models, running, they'll be fine. They won't run out of context. Or they won't time out. If yes, the MVP is almost done. And when is the MVP enhanced version coming? Yeah, no, exactly. Been having a real issue with MVP lately. That just ends up becoming a multi-month project as an MVP. But you're right, C Films. There will probably be an enhanced version eventually as well. MVPE. I believe I won't have issues with time. No, yeah, you should not. You should not. Like if you have like too much, yeah, for sure. Your model should, especially if you're running the 120. If you can run the 120 model, shouldn't have any issues. The only issue would be like if you have too much stuff running on your machine, I guess. Hey, how's it going, Naman? Thanks for stopping by, man. Enhanced version of this MVP Pro. That's right. That's right. Yeah, eventually. It'd be cool to turn this into like a real SaaS. Rip out all the n8n and make it actual software. Do some vibe coding. That'll be the next step probably. But exactly, SaaS. So yeah, I have to come back to that. See how things are going. It would just be probably a bunch of lambdas. bunch of I can't even think about it. Microservices, bunch of microservices. Always full support to you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out. How about you? How have you been? Said you've been catching up after a long time. What's been keeping you busy that over that long time? But yes, yeah, SaaS definitely can be the money machine. Something like this would be pretty low margin. It's not a huge amount of processing. So yeah, this would probably be a good SaaS candidate. I mean, and it's funny because that's why everybody gets into n8n. They're gonna start with like their agency, then they're gonna build some automations and try to sell some workflows, and then realize like, oh, like I should probably be doing SaaS. I should actually be doing software because that's, all the tech companies make all this money, so they got to learn how to actually build SaaS instead, or build software. All right. I guess we can just go ahead and hit the end of this guy. Super amazing soup. I mean, would it technically be like super amazing awesome soup? So you got the SAAS, or soup as a service would work as well. Fits right in there. Okay. There we go. So we've got worksheet. We got quiz. We got resources. We got videos. We got the audio. And we have our slides. So that was the whole thing running locally with only one hiccup as far as accidental extra items. But got a dock. That's a good sized dock. Nice. We got a quiz. Nice. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Additional resources. Then we've got additional resources. Nice. Nice. What does a soup place also make smoothies? Is it, is it smoothie a type of soup? I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I guess you could have a cold soup, right? Does that work? Resources are cool. Yeah, not bad. Might need an extra cycle on the resources to make sure they're actually valid. But oh, there we go. Then we got course overview text. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the last part, right? Course overview text. Oh, forgot to update link to image. Cold soup. Gazpacho. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So there's something around there. So then that could be a smoothie. Nice. Yeah, that actually turned out pretty well. Lesson 1, you'll do this. Lesson 2, you do this. What you'll learn. Basics. Nice, not bad. And then we've got CSV for the data that we used. There we go. A little busy with all the development going around. Man, this course generator is going to lit up edtech market. I mean, yeah, potentially it could be a big one. We'll see. But nice, man. Yeah, you're doing a lot of development on your own there. I am refined. Absolutely, of course. Amazing. So awesome, man. Well, it's a good break point for me. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, so I'll probably hop on tomorrow, maybe do another pass, make sure we can run another full one. Hopefully it'll work all the way through, but this one basically worked all the way through. It'd be good to get one more run with that without error, but these are looking pretty good. These are looking pretty good. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can share the project. Yeah, that is probably going to do it for me today. So we're nearly there. It's nearly done. MVP. So yeah, exactly. Like probably next week we'll work on marketing it a little bit. And gazpacho is a cold blended soup of raw vegetables originating from southern Spain. Well, there you go. That'd be like a smoothie. I mean, do you have to grind it up though? Does a smoothie have to be whatever, blended, pureed, turned into a uniform liquid? Soup might not count. Smoothies, you don't usually have like chunks of stuff, or maybe a little bit of chunks, but most of it's been ground up. But but yeah, liquidized. Yeah, there you go. This is good content. These are good, valuable shorts that will go on my channel. So thank you, C Films. You're asking the tough questions. I appreciate it. All right. So that's gonna do it for me though. This is good session. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, this guy's probably gonna turn into some sort of premium. Well, fully pumped. Nice. This one's probably gonna turn into some sort of premium premium workflow, but massively very powerful. That's the idea, man. That's the goal. Gonna make it massively very powerful. Create your generated course system that is massively very powerful. But yeah, good one, guys. Almost 100% local. So do another one next week, or I'll actually do a full run probably tomorrow, and then yeah, next week might be on to the next project next week if things are wrapping up. So we're looking good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. So going to get rich with SaaS version. There we go. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it being part of a portfolio. Want to have a few services going. But yeah. Who else was here today? So Craig, obviously. Yug, thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck with your new a SaaS security posture management. Sounds interesting for sure. I'm curious to see what that is. C Films, always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by, man. Man, good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate the support. Good luck with your development. You said you've been busy, so hopefully it's been a good busy. Is a project ever finished or just abandoned? Yeah, there you go. That's a good that is a good question. That's a very good question. Very philosophical. We'll have to ponder that for next time. So thanks, guys. I will see you tomorrow if anybody's gonna be around. It'll be later. It'll probably be later in the afternoon, typically. So we'll see. But I'll be on tomorrow sometime. So see you then. Thanks, guys.